One thing that happens often with data sets are we want to apply a function to a column. So let me show you the syntax for doing that. I say data set, I want to apply this function to the whole column. So I'm going to say all for all rows in that column. And then here's the syntax. I put it inside of curly braces, and then I say this B column, apply, say, F to that. Okay, so 10 got replaced by F bracket 10. 6 got replaced by F bracket 6, and so on. And so I could also do a pure function, but there's a slight problem in what I'm doing here. I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it a mistake, but it doesn't work in Mathematica, so in that sense, it's a mistake. Let me evaluate this. So I want to get 100, 36, 49, and so on. But I get this weird result here, and it's because of some order of precedence in Mathematica. So to fix that, I can put parentheses around this pure function. Okay, and now this works. What happens if I want to just have like 2 in every slot in this B column? Okay, you might think that 2 would work there, but it doesn't. So one way to get around that is to again use a pure function. So this is a pure function, takes as input whatever is in the B column, but notice that I never use the pound sign, so that input never gets used, and it just outputs 2 no matter what the input was. Okay, or if I wanted 2 times what was here, well, now it's going to look a lot like the previous example. Okay, 2 times pound. Okay, it's the exact same if I put in the multiplication sign explicitly there. What happens if I say only do this for the first and third rows? Okay, well then it only retains the first and third rows and then keeps the A column the same and it replaces the B column like this. If I want to negate the A column, I could do A goes to negative pound and here I've made the exact same mistake as before, so I should put this inside parentheses. And if I look at ds, notice that I never changed anything because I never said ds equals. So if you want to like retain this information, these changes that you've made, you need to assign some variable name equal to it. Okay, and now if I look at var, okay, that's the output of this previous line, but ds has saved the same. Last thing I want to do in this video is say, how can you apply a function to every entry? And here's the syntax for that. I can say all, and let's apply the function g. Okay, so that applies g to every slot in this data set. And again, just like before, I can use pure functions. So I could use pound plus 20 ampersand. Okay, so here I've added 20 to each entry in the original data set. For example, this -4, this went to -4 plus 20 in the new data set.